Okay, my partners are not here doing the podcast by myself today. Hashtag Treacherous MMA Podcast. Quick recap of last weekend's fights. What the fuck's his name? I think Michael Johnson's his name. And Artem Lobov was the co-main event. Johnson got the decision. I predicted he was going to get a knockout in third round, but he got a decision. He got the win. It was a hell of a fight. It was a dog fight. Artem felt he won the fight. He didn't fucking win shit. I don't even know how this guy is getting these co-main events. His fucking record is... I don't know. He has a horrible record. I'm not sure what it is. But it's upside down. He has more losses than wins. I don't know if it's because he's Connor's buddy or what the fuck. But he did put up a hell of a fight. It was a good fight. But he did not win. He got outclassed. He got outstruck. But it was a hell of a fight. Then the main event was a hell of a fight too. Ozdemir fucking kicked out. I want to say he won the first and second round. Anthony Smith weathered the storm for 2 rounds. Third round was Anthony Smith's round. He got the win. God, I think he got a rear naked choke on him. Choked him out. I don't remember. I was a little drunk. I was at a Halloween party. But I believe he got a rear naked choke in there. Choked out Ozdemir. Smith got the win. And then in other news, fucking Ben Askren's on a rampage. Calling out everybody. Calling out Nate Diaz. Calling out Khabib. Calling out everybody in the lightweight division. Calling out everybody in the welterweight division. Man, he's on a fucking rampage. Calling out Darren Till, which is a horrible fight for Till. You know, I think that would be Conor Khabib all over again. Till can't deal with these wrestlers. He has no ground game. Who else is that motherfucker calling out? He's calling out everybody. Colby Covington. I want to see that fight. 2 high-level wrestlers. Be a good first fight for Ben Askren. First UFC fight. This motherfucker called out Nate Diaz. Told him, you can't wait forever for your sugar daddy, Conor McGregor. You got to fight soon. Oh my God. Ben Askren's on a rampage. Calling out everybody but Tyron Woodley. But him and Tyron Woodley are good friends. They're training partners. But fuck it. They should fight. If Askren wants that belt at 170, he's going to have to fight Tyron Woodley. You know, that's their job, is to fight. That's what they fucking get paid millions of dollars for. It don't matter if you're friends. You got to fucking fight. You want that belt, you got to fight. So, fucking Askren's a wild man. I love it. Calling everybody out. Stirring shit up. Awesome. It's fucking awesome. Nobody has even really responded to him on social media. He's calling everybody out, and I haven't really heard anybody respond. Mike Perry called him out. Said, fuck wrestling, and called him a bitch. And Mike Perry's a monster. Oh, fuck. That might be a good fight. I don't know. It's be interesting to see what Ben Askren can do in the UFC. You know, these guys are another level. At least I think they're another level. Who knows? Maybe these other promotions, these guys in the other promotions can keep up. We'll see. We'll fucking see. I want to see who his first fight's going to be. It's going to be interesting. They should put him against another high-level wrestler so he doesn't just go in there and just fucking ground fuck somebody, a striker. And, you know, these fights, they're kind of boring. They're not the most exciting fights, Ben Askren's fights. But it's not boxing, it's not kickboxing, it's not Muay Thai. It's mixed martial arts, so there's no rules against them wrestling these guys down. You know, it's part of the game. You got to win the fight by any means necessary. So, tomorrow is UFC 230. Let's break these down. Break this card down. Hell of a fucking card. Hell of a card. First fight is, I can never say this guy's name, Israel Adesanya. Adesanya. Style bender. Fucking pure badass. Pure badass. He's undefeated right now, 14-0. He's fighting Derek Brunson, another badass. Scary man. It's going to be hard for Stylebender if it goes to the ground. He's an NCAA. Brunson's an NCAA D2 wrestler. So, fuck. Stylebender has to keep this fight on its feet. I mean, he could win this fight. Stylebender has a kickboxing background. He's a fucking badass in kickboxing. He's a badass in the UFC. But he has to keep the fight up on his feet. Which is possible. Very possible. But Brunson he has good wrestling and he has really good boxing. But standing up, I don't think he could take Stylebender. So I think Stylebender's gonna keep the fight up. He's gonna keep the fight on his feet. Standing up. I think he's gonna get the win. I think he's gonna get a TKO in the third round. If not, it'll go to decision. Stylebender will get the decision. This fucking kid's a badass. But once he's ranked number 9, Brunson's number 6. So if he gets this win, he gets that number 6 ranking. God, he's gonna have trouble with these top 5 guys. This is middleweight, 185. Fuck, he's gonna have trouble with these fucking top 5 guys. But we'll see what Stylebender can do. Hopefully he keeps his perfect record. Undefeated so far. Then next fight is Carl Robertson, Jack Marshman. I don't know too much about these guys. One has a kickboxing background. Marshman has a boxing background. He doesn't have any kicks. I notice he doesn't throw too many kicks. So it's going to be a tough fight. It should be a really good fight though. Should be a fucking dog fight. We'll see. I want to say just because I'm going to go with Carl Robertson. Just because Marsh has no kicks. But Marsh fucking hits hard as fuck. And he has a good chin. This will be a good fight. I'm going to say... Fuck. I don't know. It's hard to choose these fights. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go with Marshman. I think he's going to get a knockout because he hits so hard. Second round knockout. Then, that's a middleweight fight. Then another middleweight fight. They're all middleweight fights except for the main event. Another middleweight fight. David Branch. Jared Cannonier. His name's hard to say. Cannonier. I'm going to go with Branch. Branch is super well-rounded. Standing up, he's good. On the ground, he's a fucking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Renzo Gracie. I'm going to go with Branch. I'm going to say this fight's going to go to distance. Branch is going to get the decision. Or he's going to submit Cannonier. He's going to get a submission or he's going to get a decision. Then the next fight would be... Oh, the co-main event. No. The next fight... Yes, the co-main event is the next fight. Chris Weidman and Jacare. Fuck. Jacare's been slowing down. He's 38 years old. He hasn't looked so hot in his last couple fights, but he is still a dangerous, dangerous man. If this fight goes to the ground... They're both black belts in jiu-jitsu. But Jacare is a 6th degree black belt. This motherfucker's a monster on the ground. So Weidman has to keep this fight up. Weidman's no slouch on the ground either. He's also a black belt. But they have to keep this... He has to keep this fight standing up. You don't want to go to the ground with Jacare. No fucking way. And he's a judo black belt. So he has those hip throws. He could get you to the ground. Fuck, man. This fight is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna go with Weidman. I'm gonna say Weidman's gonna get I'm gonna say he's gonna get a knockout. Any round he can get a knockout. If not, he's probably gonna get the decision. Just he has to keep this fight standing up. Which he's good at stuffing takedowns. He is I think pretty sure he has a wrestling background. He has good wrestling, so he's good at stuffing takedowns. Fuck, hell of a fight. Jacare, he's on his way out. Weidman's only 34 years old. I mean, it's old, but it's not that old. It's not fucking 38. Jacare has so many fights. He's got 31 fights. Jacare is fucking 80 years old in MMA years. You know, he's old as fuck. So, gonna be a good fight. Gonna be interesting to see how Jacare does. Because the last couple fights, he's slowing down. His age is getting to him. He's still fucking very dangerous on the ground. Very dangerous. Then the main event. Derek Lewis. His balls get hot, he says. And Daniel Cormier, the champ, the double champ, holding down 2 divisions, light heavyweight and heavyweight. Cormier, he should be able to go in there and win this fight pretty easily. He does have a hurt hand right now. But I don't think we're going to see too much striking from Cormier. He's going to take this fight to the ground. He has to take this fight to the ground. Because he has that big fucking... he has that big money fight coming up. With fucking... What's that fucking monster's name? Why can't I remember his goddamn name? With Brock Lesnar. Duh. He has that big money fight with Brock Lesnar coming up. So if he loses this fight, that might be out the window. Because Brock wants a title fight. So if he loses his belt, he has to win this fight. He has to get that money fight. He's going to retire. He's 39. He's going to be 40. He wants to retire at 40. He wants to go out with a bang. A big money fight against Brock Lesnar. He deserves it. I mean, on paper, this should be an easy fight for Cormier. But Derek Lewis is a fucking monster. He has a hell of a chin. He's not easy to finish. And he hits so fucking hard. If he connects, he's going to knock you the fuck out. He just bites down on his mouthpiece, takes an ass whooping, waits for that big fucking shot. And if he lands it, you are fucked. Proper fucked. So, fuck. Cormier just has to wrestle him down, get him down to the ground right away. But Derek Lewis is a fucking monster. At the weigh-ins, he's towering over Cormier. He's so much bigger than Cormier. So much bigger. But I'm going to go with Cormier. I'm going to go with Cormier. He's going to get a submission. First, second round. He's got to just get this fight out of the way. And move on and get that big money fight. And they are going to strip him of his... No, that's not till later. They're going to strip him of his lightweight belt, but later. I wonder if he loses this fight if he goes back down to light heavyweight. And fights John Jones. Oh, fuck. Or fights the winner of Gustafsson and John Jones. Oh, my goodness. Horrible fight. Horrible fight for Cormier. He's lost to John twice. He has beat Gustafsson. But fuck, Gustafsson's a monster. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I got Cormier via submission. Most likely rear naked choke. For first or second round. But Derek Lewis always has a puncher's chance. The Black Beast. And when I say a puncher's chance, a good fucking chance. It's highly likely he could get a shot in and knock Cormier out. And then that's it. That's the main event. That's tomorrow. So next week, I'll do a quick recap of these fights. And then I'll break down next week's fight night. Next week's a fight night. Free fight on Fox. One of the Fox channels. And it's a hell of a fucking free fight. What do we got? Who's the main card? Oh, the main card is the Korean Zombie versus Yair Rodriguez. Fuck. Yair's been out for a good while. And just dealing with drama with the UFC. They fucking terminated his contract, and then they fucking signed him again or some bullshit. I don't know. He's been going through drama with the UFC. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Then the co-main event, Cowboy Cerrone, Mike Perry. Oh, fuck. I've been waiting for this one. Then we got Raquel Pennington, Jermaine Durandamy. Fuck. Hell of a fight. Dog fight. All three of these fights are dog fights. Then we got Joseph Benavidez, Ray Borg. Fuck. Another hell of a fight. So that's next week. Next week we'll break down that card. We'll look closer into it. That's it for today. Be sure to watch the fights. They're pay-per-view. Stream that shit. So easy to stream these fights. Get them for free. Fuck UFC. You don't pay them shit. No, I'm just joking. But that's it. Hashtag Treacherous MMA Podcast. See you next week.